And speaking of borders, let's talk about a bordering country, but this time, an ally of the Russians, Belarus. Because President Aleksandr Lukashenko made a very interesting proposal. In a meeting with Putin at the Kremlin, Lukashenko proposed building a nuclear power plant in eastern Belarus that could supply electricity to the parts of Ukraine controlled by Russia. He even used the same language as Moscow, calling the territories liberated regions. This offer shows just how close the two leaders are. Of course, Russia liked the proposal. Putin said that financing is not an issue. If there's a consumer willing to take the electricity and pay the necessary rate, it can happen. In other words, the door has been left open. Speaking of financing, Russia is making a point of showing the economic potential of the global South compared to the Western economy. This was done behind the scenes at the United Nations General Assembly, where Russian Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov used a G20 meeting to praise the strength of the BRICS. He pointed out that the BRICS countries' share of global GDP in purchasing power parity has already reached 40%, surpassing the G7's 29%. And this, according to him, was even before the bloc's expansion. Lavrov also said that at the BRICS summit in Kazan last October, specific proposals were made to create a new payment infrastructure, independent currency exchange and investment mechanisms, and that work has already begun to create a development bank within the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO. In his view, these initiatives should protect the economic interaction of global South countries from what he called unfair competition. Yes, my friends, none of this is free. Everything has a meticulously calculated objective. And I would say that talking about this now is a way to show strength in a negotiation involving multiple agendas, including the war in Ukraine.